of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything, oh Lord. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after, oh yeah, it's running after me. Oh yeah, your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. I'm gonna sing. All of my life you've been faithful. So good with every breath I'm able. I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Yes, I am. Of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God.
Fellow Lions, Charles Dickens' memorable words say to us, it was the best of times and it was the worst of times. And those words are relevant for every generation and almost for every topic, including the mundane yet simultaneously sublime topic of service in general and volunteerism in particular. What this 41st convention has sought to celebrate is not just great achievements done by the Lions movement that have assisted humanity in the midst of a pandemic, but we have also sought to reflect on the hard question of how do we get the generation of the under 30s who are already consumed with work stemming from multiple means of communication to numerous Zoom meetings, fretful of their economic independence, to see that service is really the essence of life. The under 30s, whom we need to have on board so that life can really have meaning, they could easily argue that their demanding jobs, which oftentimes put them on the front line, are already allowing them the opportunity to serve others. And they are right. Yet, there is a joy in serving for no salary, for no returned benefit, for no quid pro quo, those who cannot give you anything but the word thanks. And sometimes that may not even be forthcoming. Yet, it does something for the spirit and the soul. And ultimately, for me, the question that Jesus asks that resonates throughout the millennium has been that question found in Mark 8, verse 38. What does it profit a man or a woman to gain the whole world and lose your soul? So perhaps as we embark on this, the third decade of the 21st century, we have to speak to those whom we would like to have this relationship with, the intangibles of the spirit and soul that really define our humanity. Our founder of the Lions movement, Melvin Jones, understood something of this, and hence he led the foundation for this noble movement. Yet the greatest exemplar of service is God himself. For in his Son, Christ Jesus, he not only took on human form, but became the slave of humanity. It was from that vantage point of humility that he really connected with the suffering of billions since the world began. People often ask the perpetual question of why is there suffering in this world? Truth of the matter is, we will never know. The Bible doesn't attempt to really answer that question. But what the Bible does point out is that God suffers along with us. And that's important, because in suffering along with us, what God does is to show us that suffering can be made redemptive. And our illustrious Lions movement is being invited to do the same, to participate in the suffering of others, not just by giving them handouts, but making with them that human-to-human interaction that says humanity cares. And through us, that God's hope in humanity shows forth. I do hope and pray that this multiple district convention will inspire us to do so that we may leave here having words of wisdom to share, in particular with the under 30s, so that this illustrious movement can continue, and more important, the real essence of life, which is sacrifice and service to others, with no thought of return benefit, might be passed on from one generation to the next. Let us pray. Lord God, as we come to the end of our 41st Multiple District Convention, which is also our first virtual convention, we give thanks for all that was accomplished in the many and varied styles that was used to achieve our goals. We are grateful that the convention is also about fellowship across many countries, languages, and peoples, and how it allows us to embrace our common humanity, to recognize that the challenges that we face are similar, and to be aware that we accomplish more together than being apart. As this day reflects the changing of the guard and the renewal of the multiple district systems, we give thanks for the outgoing council chair and her officers and the work that they led us to accomplish. And we pray for the Holy Spirit to be renewed upon the incoming council chair and officers, that they may now lead us to joyful service, following the example of Jesus Christ and Melvin Jones and other stalwarts of the movement. We ask this as we lay these achievements and our plans before you, in the name of Christ. Amen. The Lions Prayer. Where lions meet, be present, Lord, to weld our hearts in one accord, to do thy will, Lord, make us strong, to aid the weak, and right the wrong. Amen.
Lion Canon Michael, for those words of reflection and for the prayers. I'd now like to invite Second Vice District Governor-elect, Lion Natasha Hamilton, Melvin Jones Fellow, to read for us the Lion's Code of Ethics.
Lion's Code of Ethics. To show my faith in the worthiness of my vocation, by industrious application to the end that I may merit a reputation for quality of service. To seek success and to demand all fair remuneration or profit as my just due, but to accept no profit or success at the price of my own self-respect, lost because of unfair advantage taken or because of questionable acts on my part. To remember that in building up my business, it is not necessary to tear down in others. To be loyal to my clients or customers and true to myself. Whenever a doubt arises as to the right or ethics of my position or action towards others, to resolve such doubt against myself. To hold friendship as an end and not a means. To hold that true friendship exists, not on account of the service performed by one to another, but true friendship demands nothing but accepts service in the spirit in which it is given. Always to bear in mind my obligation as a citizen to my nation, my state, and my community, to give them my unswerving loyalty in word, act, and deed, to give them freely of my time, labor, and means, to aid others by giving my sympathy to those in distress, my aid to the weak, and my substance to the needy, to be careful with my criticism and liberal with my praise, to build up and not destroy.
I'd like now to invite Leonichelle Smith. She is the first president of the Leo District of District 60B to read the Leo objects.
To provide the youth of the world an opportunity for development and contribution individually and collectively as responsible members of the local, national, and international community, to stimulate among its members acceptance of high ethical standards, to develop leadership, to provide experience through service to the community, to provide an opportunity to promote international understanding.
The Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mayor Amoy Motley, QC, past international directors, Lion Nicolin Carroll Moore, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Lion Terry Boswell Innis, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, District Governors, District 60E, Lion Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, and District 60B, Lion Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Leo and Lion leaders in the virtual audience, Leo's guests, my fellow Lions, good afternoon. I'm delighted to see you all in the final meeting of this historic 41st Multiple District Convention. You have been and are part of history in the making. Your support through these 4 days of convention have been absolutely wonderful, phenomenal. And we're grateful for your presence, which has made all the difference. Today, we remember those in our movement who have gone before, We will hear from the district governors of 60A and 60B on their efforts in the during this Lionistic year. And we will welcome a new administration for 2021-2022. So I invite you to sit back and to soak in all that will be taking place this afternoon. A very, very warm welcome to you all. And my hope is that you will find the meeting interesting and enjoyable. Thanking you very much for taking the time this afternoon to be with us. Thank you and welcome. I'd like now to introduce some of our distinguished Lion leaders and to acknowledge their presence with us here this afternoon. To all district officers, 60A and 60B, we acknowledge your presence. To zone chairpersons and region chairpersons. To the past cabinet secretary treasurers and council secretary treasurers. To council secretary treasurer, Lion Barry Buckle, Melvin Jones Fellow. The past council chairpersons and past district governors. To multiple district committee chairpersons. We acknowledge the presence of our vice district governors. Of the immediate past district governor, 60A, Lion Anwar Hollingsworth. For the immediate past council chairman, Lion Rudolph Augustine. We acknowledge also in our presence multiple district coordinators. We acknowledge the presence of District Governor 60A, Lion Denise Bentic, and District Governor 60B, Lion Maureen Graham. And we acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of Barbados, Mayor Amoy Motley. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your attention. Lion Valerie, we are now on to roll calls and apologies. Do we have any apologies for absence?
Yes, Lion Council Chair. We have Lion Past Council Chair Shabir Hussain, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. He has tendered an apology.
Okay, thank you very much, Lion Valerie. I'd now like to invite past International Director, Lion Nicolene Carol Moore, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, to greet the multiple district. Lion Nicolene has been a tower of strength, a wonderful advisor, and we're so very happy that she's able to join us this afternoon to bring greetings to the multiple district. Lion Nicolene.
Thank you. Leos and Lions of Multiple District 60. Last year, when I brought greetings on our first virtual convention meeting, I had every hope that this year we would meet in beautiful St. Martin. Instead, here we are with the experience of an entire virtual convention. And really, who knows when we will next meet face to face? Or is it that the virtual platform is here to stay, giving us the option of hybrid conventions? Only time will tell. Normally, on an occasion like this, I would bring greetings on behalf of our international president, Dr. Choi. But I know that many of you viewed his video yesterday. He pointed out how remarkably well Lions had responded when the world was most in need. We can all be truly proud. The video was replete with references to his theme. And since we are almost at the end of his term, I want to take what is likely to be the last opportunity to focus on the ideas in his theme. When he announced that his theme was going to be united in kindness and diversity, you could easily have believed that he designed the theme with Multiple District 60 in mind. After all, we are Caribbean people known for our hospitality, which can be considered a reflection of kindness, and we show diversity in several ways. But how many of us focused on the first word of the theme? How united are we? Perhaps the more relevant questions are, how can we become more united? Or even, what is the value of being united? Whatever your answer to these questions, today, I want to issue a challenge. I want to challenge each club to focus on becoming more united, to engage more with other clubs, to actually become united in service. I can assure you that with the resulting increase to resources, with the greater potential for networking, the greater pool of ideas, you are likely to mount projects that will have much more impact and that will actually fill greater gaps that exist in your community. I recommend the idea highly. I would be failing in my duty as a past international director if I did not urge all of you to attend the virtual international convention next month. Registration is still open, and especially if you have never attended an international convention, this is a great opportunity. All of the major events and activities will be presented, and I know you will find it a rewarding experience. Leos and Lions of Multiple District 60, I thank you for your attention. Please continue to serve your communities safely, and may God continue to bless us all. I thank you.
We now move on to our necrology. It's a special moment in our convention meeting where we pause to remember those Leos and Lions who have gone before. The necrology ceremony will be monitored by past District Governor Lion Gerald Jackson, Melvin Jones Fellow, and past Council Chairman Lion Eldridge Stevens, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. So I invite them now to lead us in the necrology.
Thank you very much, Council Chair Lion Denise, for this opportunity. And let's begin. We are all threads in the ever-changing tapestry of life. And this year, we have both seen and experienced a significant test to our faith, partly triggered by an unrelenting global virus which has shown no discrimination for age, gender, status, or ethnicity. A virus which continues to regenerate itself and which to date has claimed the lives of close to 10,000 people in the Caribbean, and globally over 3.4 million people and counting. Some of them were our family members, our friends, and members of our Global Lions family. Every year at our multiple district convention, we come together to celebrate one of our noble traditions as Lions. One which has never failed to stir our hearts with emotion and to lift our spirits to a new and even higher resolve of service to mankind. This tradition is our necrology ceremony. This is a time to remember our brothers and sisters And in this moment, we pause to pay tribute to those lions who, just a short time ago, were with us. They walked with us, talked with us, prayed with us, ate with us, laughed with us, and served with us. But now are gone to a better place. We remember those we have known and loved. They have gone before us, those friends of yesterday. Their joys were our joys. Their sorrows were our sorrows. Some of those lions, but for circumstances beyond their control and beyond our control, would have been here with us today at this virtual convention. And so we remember them all. We remember them as brothers and sisters in Lionism, who worked with us to make the best use of the little time allotted to each of us to make this world, and in particular our communities, better places in which to live. Hand in hand, they worked with us, encouraging and helping those we met to care for each other, helping the less fortunate and underprivileged to face life with new courage and hope, shining a light for those in the shadows of despair. When I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you took me in. I was naked and you gave me clothes. I was sick and you visited me. I was weak and you strengthened me. This is what the true meaning of service is all about. And this is what we do as Lions and Leos every day. Helen Keller, who encouraged us to become Knights of the Blind, said, "What we once enjoyed and deeply loved, we can never lose. For all of that we love deeply becomes part of us." We remember those Lions and Leos who served, but who are no longer physically with us today, and know that they have served and served well. Let me now invite Council Chairperson Lion Denise Forrest to light the first candle in honor of the founder of our great organization, Lion Melvin Jones.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to mourn. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can dream of the old days. Life was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again.
There are some who bring a light so great to the world that even after they have gone, the light remains. Lion Elridge.
As we remember those Lions of Sub-District 60A who have moved to serve at a higher level, we invite Lion Ina Noswodi Cohen multiple district LCIF coordinator, to light the second candle in memory of the Lions of Subdistrict 60A.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love,
He shall not grow
it is
old
a razor
as we that are left grow
that
old. It shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
Some say
At the going down of the sun and in the morning,
is a
we will remember them.
and
As District Governor Lion William Hans Barrow, Central Demerara Lions Club. Arif Mohammed Khan, member, Batika Lions Club, Guyana. John Andrew Quay, member, Georgetown Lions Club, Guyana. Frederick Monplaisy, past president, Rumveld Lions Club, Guyana. Rayan Lowe, past president, Demerara Lions Club, Guyana. Lennox Ashford Fortune, member, Georgetown Durban Park Lions Club, Linden Club Ranch, Guyana. Ludwig Jonker, Melvin Jones Fellow, past zone chairman, Kumavina Lions Club. George Braham, past cabinet secretary treasurer. Sajidu Gangran Pandey, past director, Pawani Lions Club, Suriname. Nicholas Solomon, member, Diego Martin West Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Errol Toussaint, member, Diego Martin West Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Gregory Robinson, member, Port of Spain East Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Yvonne Gordon, member, Success Laventil Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Merle Bailey, past vice president, San Fernando Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Kelvin Borrell, past president, San Grande Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Cynthia Frenchy, member to the Puna Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. John Ribeiro, past president, Saguanas Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Andre Gaisipi, member, Arima Santa Rosa Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Herman Reeves, past president, Hoover Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Ian Gordon Barrymore Martin, past secretary, Hoover Lions Club, Trinidad and Tobago. Let us indulge in the hope and faith that death is but a transition, and that our brothers and sisters live on an untroubled harmony in a land of lasting peace and joy.
We take this time to remember our family members and friends who have journeyed on, and those members of our global family who have succumbed to the COVID-19 virus. We remember our parents, our companions in service, our brothers and sisters, and those close friends who may not have been lions or Leos, but who often worked side by side with us. They nurtured and nourished us and gave us their time, their talents, and their means in pursuit of our goal of service to humanity. We thought of you in love today, but that is nothing new. We thought about you yesterday and days before that too. We think of you in silence. We often speak your name. Now all we have is memories and your picture in a frame. Your memory is our keepsake, with which we'll never part. God has you in his keeping. We have you in our hearts. We now invite past District Governor Lion Errol Lee to light the third candle in memory of our parents, our companions in service, our siblings, our close relatives, our friends, and members of our Global Lions family who have since passed.
Back when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. How I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again. When I and my mother would disagree, to get my way I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me, yeah, yeah. Then finally make me do just what my mama said. Later that night when I was asleep, he left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would be gone from me. If I could steal one final glance, one final step, one final dance with him, I'd play a song that would never, ever end. 'Cause I'd love, love, love to dance with my father again.
Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and held so dear.
We now turn to Subdistrict 60B and invite Council Secretary Treasurer Lion Valerie Buckle to light the fourth candle as we remember those lions and leos of Subdistrict 60B who are no longer present with us.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be,
Let us be encouraged by their passing and legacy. Let us strive to live an inspired, spiritual, and happy life like they did when they were here. Let us live each day with encouragement, knowing that they are smiling on us from heaven. Khalil Gibran, in his book, The Prophet, reminds us, only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountain top, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. Let us celebrate their lives. Eudora Hughes, honorary member, Anguilla Lions Club, Anguilla. Sonia Patricia Brooker, past president, Scotland District Lions Club, Barbados. Diana Murray, past president. Eileen Curtin, past zone chair. St. Michael Lions Club, Barbados. Charles Skeet, second vice president, St. Michael Lions Club, Barbados. Lorena Stephanie Halliday, member, Tortola Lions Club, British Virgin Islands. Patricia Basil Taylor, past president, Tropical Gardens Lions Club, Grand Cayman. Calvin Bryan, past director. Peter Thomas, Kingston Lions Club, past deputy district governor from Jamaica. Winston Thomas, past president, Kingston Lions Club, Jamaica. Donald Chin, member, Montego Bay Lions Club, Jamaica. Oscar Chin Lord, member, North St. Catherine's Lions Club, Jamaica. Donald Dwight Washington Leslie, past president, North St. Catherine Lions Club, Jamaica. Melvin E.B. James, past zone chairperson, St. Martin's Lions Club, St. Martin. Ruby May Graham, Tamer, St. Thomas Lions Club, Jamaica. Leonie Brown Williams, past president, St. Eustatius Lions Club, St. Eustatius. Sylvia Douglas, member, St. Kitts Lions Club, St. Kitts Nibbles. Ronald Derrick, member, St. Vincent South Lions Club, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Evans Bernard John, past zone chair, St. Vincent South Lions Club, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Susanna Ocasio, member, St. Croix Lions Club, St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. Evander Joseph, member, Dominica Lions Club, Dominica.
Lionel Ridge, I can read here this for you.
I can do.
Don't grieve for me.
Don't grieve. Oh, sorry.
So, if you want to go ahead?
I can go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't grieve for me, for now I am free. I'm following the path God laid for me. I took his hand when I heard his call. I turned my back and left it all. I could not stay another day to laugh, to love, to work or play. Task left undone must stay that way. I found a place at the close of day. If my parting has left the void, then fill it with remembered joy, a friendship shared, a laugh, a kiss. Ah, yes, these things I too will miss. Be not burdened with times of sorrow. I wish you the sunshine of tomorrow. My life has been full. I have savored much. Good friends, good times, a loved one's touch. Perhaps my time seemed all too brief. Don't lengthen it now with undue grief. Lift up your heart and share with me. God wanted me now. He set me free.
When next we look towards the sky on a starry night, we can pause to just imagine that perhaps they are not the stars, but rather openings in heaven where the love of our lost ones pours through and shines down upon us to let us know they are happy. Maya Angelou, poet and award-winning author, said, "No matter what happens or how bad it seems today, life does go on and it will be better tomorrow. Let nothing dim the light that shines from within."
Oh Lord, my God, when I'm in awesome wonder, consider all thy works thy hand doth make. I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When through the woods, the forest glades I wander, and hear the bird sing sweetly in the trees. When I look down from lofty mountain grandeur and hear the room and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to me. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Thank you very much on behalf of Line Eldridge and I, and now turn you back to Line Council Chair.
Thank you, Lion Gerald. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. We will cherish their memories in our hearts. We now turn to item 11 on our agenda, the reports from our district governors. I know you are anticipating hearing from these two outstanding governors. And first of all, I'd like to invite District Governor from District 60B, Lion Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow.
60A. 60A.
60A. Thank you, Lion Gerard. Forgive me, Lion Denise. So let me repeat. District Governor, Lion Denise Bentic, District Governor for District 60A. We welcome you and we ask that you present your report.
Thank you, Council Chair, Lion Denise Forrest. We'll have a video preceding my narrative. Council Chairperson Lion Denise Forrest, Prime Minister of Barbados, Honorable Ms. Mia Motley, QC, past international directors Lions Terence Boswell Innes and Nicklin Moore, District Governor Lion Maureen Graham, past council chairpersons, multiple district global action team members, immediate past district governor Lion Anwar Hollingsworth, district governors-elect Lions Jerry and Claudio, first vice district governors-elect Lions Shabiki and Nicholas, second vice district governors-elect Lions Natasha and Carlisle, past district governors, other distinguished Lions and Leos, fellow Lions. Good afternoon. You have just had a glimpse of service stories of District 60A over the past 11 months. During this unbelievable pandemic, which is still affecting us mentally and emotionally, physically, and economically. We did set out to be the rays of hope through kindness, and so did we. Great challenges were overcome by the power of our kindness in many respects. I'm aware that many of us had to dig deep to find the requisite energy and enthusiasm to remain committed to our cause, our goals, and our motto, we serve. Our kindness was reflected through our donations, how we volunteered, how and what we gave, how we cared and supported our members. As Walt Disney said, what we accomplish belongs to our entire group, a tribute to our combined effort. Kudos to Team 60A. So Lions and Leos, our roadmap had several goals under membership, service, leadership, LCIF Campaign 100, empowering service. Let me now share with you in summary our achievements and let us celebrate. Membership. Our overarching goal was to achieve a positive membership growth through extension and retention. Our strategies to achieve this goal were varied. Lions and Leos. As a district, we have fostered membership growth and added 160 members, but sadly dropped 103, resulting in a net growth of 57 new members to date. We did surpass our target net growth by 27%. Additional analysis shows that 4 clubs have increased their membership to 20 members and 1 to over 25 members. 2 clubs were canceled during the year. However, 1 was reinstated through the efforts of our district team and the passion which still existed among our members. Lions and Leos, there were many lessons learned during this time. One was that incremental changes and improvements have to be taken over time, especially during a pandemic, when face-to-face contact was and still is restricted in large part. Do not try to jump in one big leap. Some clubs only thrive during face-to-face contact. Lions and Leos, all our clubs need attention. However, there is that 20% of our Lions clubs and 24% of our Leo clubs that need special attention as soon as the now necessary restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic are relaxed to allow face-to-face engagement. Under the pillar of service, without a doubt, our Lions and Leos have provided impactful service during this year and continue to do so. Our caring fellows join together and give their time and energy to others in innovative and exciting ways. Our primary goal was for our clubs to increase their service impact. We spent approximately 41,000 hours providing service to those in need. In addition, the district surpassed its target of serving a total of 150,000 beneficiaries by 75%. The last tally of total beneficiaries was 263,314 persons served through the implementation of 926 projects. We must note that this is based on 71% of our clubs reporting on the My Lion portal. Other noteworthy successes during this period relates to our membership being able to respond to the needs which arose as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and natural disasters. Further, we have shown that our dedication is strong and open new doors for the rollout of an environmental project which will have long-lasting impact in our district. This being the e-waste project, which resulted in the established partnerships with the Caribbean Association of National Telecommunications Organization and Piranha International, an international e-waste company. Our e-waste project commenced with a district-wide awareness activity in October 2020, which involved all of our 3 territories, and the implementation of collection drives in Trinidad and Tobago. Our task now is to implement the collection drives in Guyana and Suriname. Lions, we also witnessed the clockwork action of our leadership team and clubs in responding to the disaster faced by our sister CARICOM country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, during the recent disaster. As I speak, Lions are actively organizing response to the floods that have recently hit Guyana. I also want to record the resilience shown by our LEOs, despite the inability to meet physically on a majority of occasions. They found innovative ways to remain connected and participate in projects organized by their parent clubs and the district. LEOs were given opportunities to lead in many fora and were also exposed to motivational talks from Leo Lions, former LEOs, and the LEOs themselves. Under the pillar of leadership, our goal for the district was to develop a cadre of trained, capable Lions and Leo leaders who would then be able to occupy positions at the various levels of our club and district structure. This was largely achieved through local learning events, utilizing members of the district's Global Action Team and other resource persons, and online learning events from Lions Clubs International. 30 such events were reported to LCI. I'm aware that there were more events. We utilized the group approach to facilitate guiding and rebuilding of some clubs that needed special attention. I must admit that based on the current profile of other struggling clubs, we need to utilize other measures available to us, such as the alumni, guiding Lions, the group approach also, and high contact. Unfortunately, the varied restrictions and in some instances, the state of emergency imposed in our territories have had its effect on the operations of some clubs. Lions and Leos. Our goals were for Lions Club International Foundation Campaign 100 Empowering Service were based on district-wide education and awareness campaigns. Contribution of a minimum of $20 by members from 60% of the clubs, achieving 1 model club, and submission of 2 applications for LCIF matching grants. And lastly, to award 15 Melvin Jones Fellows, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellows. I am delighted to report that the Campaign 100 was promoted throughout the entire district, targeting our club coordinators, clubs, and zones, albeit virtually in most instances. 23 Lions and Leos were awarded Melvin Jones or Progressive Melvin Jones Fellowship. As of today's date, among those new Melvin Jones Fellows, there's one Leo. In addition, our contributions have now reached US $27,930. This comprised generous donations from members and individuals. Further, there was 65% club participation as opposed to the target of 60%, while 40% of our membership contributed a minimum of US $20. This is commendable because we are aware of many of our members had decided to focus their personal resources on new needs that came to the fore in their communities as a result of COVID-19 and the natural disasters. Lastly, I'm happy to report that the applications for matching LCIF grants were approved. These grants will facilitate the implementation of a childhood cancer project in Guyana and the construction of a vocational building at a juvenile correction center in Suriname. Fellow Lions and Leos, this is our district story in the era of a pandemic. It was characterized by hope, resilience, and perseverance despite the challenges. In closing, let me express my appreciation to each and every one of you Lions and Leos, and for your kindness in many facets during this year. We were the rays of hope through kindness. Thank you all. Council Chair.
Thank you, Lion Denise, for an excellent report, and we're really very pleased to hear of the good work that has been taking place in District 60A. I'd now like to invite the District Governor for District 60B, Lion Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, to present her report. Lion Maureen, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Council Chair. Thank you, Council Chair. I'm just waiting on the video and the PowerPoint, rather. Is the PowerPoint ready, Lion Council Chair?
It is ready. I give us a moment, Lion Maureen. Sure. I know you're chomping at the bits, and we're dying to hear from you.
Thank you. I'm dying to say thank you. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women nearly players. They have yes,
the floor is now yours.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and they have their entrances. And one man's, no, not yet. And now don't move yet, I'll tell you when. And one man in his time plays many parts. William Shakespeare, as you like it. Council Chair Lion Denise Forrest, PMJ, F. Past International Director Lion Nicolene Carol Moore, MJF. Past International Director Lion Terrace Boswell, Innis. Other distinguished Lions and Leo leaders, present and past. My Leos, fellow Lions, good afternoon. Next slide, please. At our 61st District Convention of Subdistrict 60B, held on May 22nd, 2021, I reminded the attendees that it was exactly 365 days since I stood before them in this same virtual platform, elated to accept the task to manage the affairs of Subdistrict 60B for the fiscal year 2020-2021. I asked them to work heart, head, and hands with me to build a better tomorrow through kindness. It was the beginning of the corona pandemic, and no one had any idea what life was going to be. That novel virus was causing the entire world to refocus, reshape, and re-examine the way they live and do things. I knew that in the unprecedented times ahead, greater demands will be made on our association. But I took comfort in knowing that the noble organization in which we belong had stood the test of time for over 100 years with a mantra we serve. And above all, my greatest asset, our members were ready for the journey. What else could I have hoped for? An American physician and medical researcher once said, "Hope lies in dreams, in imaginations, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams reality." We agreed that empowerment is going to be our watchword. During the forthcoming year, we will be working towards, next slide, empowering our communities. Next slide, please. Empowering our clubs, our leadership, our membership, our foundation, our LEO program, and our service. Next slide. We were going to empower them all. I think I'm moving too fast. Empowering our communities through sustainable projects. The goal was for 30 clubs to engage in one project geared towards enabling families to provide for themselves. Although this new concept was slow in taking off, through the perseverance of the hard-working commissions, at least 45 families are now better able to provide for themselves. The innovative projects were beyond our imaginations. Our clubs engage in various activities, giving opportunities to become artisans, beauticians, farmers, entrepreneurs. The idea here was for club not only to initiate the opportunity, but to walk with the project to see it develop with a long-term goal of having the recipients being able not only to take care of themselves, but at some time to give back to the community. Next slide. Empowering clubs. Empowering clubs through the District 60B Forward program. The District 60B Forward, a call for action, is our 5-year strategic plan, and it's now in its 3rd year. The program strategically guides the clubs to do some introspection, identify its weaknesses, prioritize its needs, strategize an action plan, seek board approval, and implement. Our goal was to have 30 clubs engage in this program. To date, we have 45 clubs who have started, 29 who have actually reached implementation stage, and 12 we are leaving for the next administration. They are yet to get off the mark. Next slide. Empowering our leadership. Our leaders, the foundation of our organization. The goal here was to have 100 Lions successfully complete the Emerging Lion Leadership Institute, to have 20 complete the Advanced Lions Leadership Institute, and for us to have 10 certified guiding lions. Thanks to the hard work again of our global leadership team, we can now boast in 60B, of having 42 certified guiding lions, 27 regional lions leadership who have completed the Regional Lions Leadership Institute, and over 400 lions who have been trained in various board positions. Land Council Chair, while this might sound like a great achievement for 60B, our desire is to ensure that this knowledge is not kept selfishly. It must be shared with the clubs because we know knowledge shared is knowledge grown. Empowering our membership. Our overarching goal was to increase our membership by 25. Actually, our membership to date has been increased by 169, and our present membership stands at 1,996. We have added 234 lions. We have dropped 50. 19 has been called to higher service, giving us that net growth. Thanks to the effort again of our GMT and our NAMI champion, in a very impressive worldwide induction day ceremony, we welcomed 92 lions and 92 Leos into our district. 2 clubs we have with a membership of under 15, 4 clubs with a membership of between 15 and 20, 13 clubs had no growth during this lionistic year, 13 clubs had a negative growth, but 34 clubs had growth ranging from 1 to 28. Growth was not our only focus. Our membership experience was another area of concern. Clubs were encouraged to find ways to help manage the mental health of our membership, especially in this pandemic. Again, they delivered. A mention must be made of our GMT co-coordinator for Region 1 and 4, Lion Camille Buckham Prince. Through her bi-monthly membership Power Tuesdays, we saw the coming together of the entire sub-district, and I might even say the entire district, for evenings of fun. It was very topical. It was created by the members, for the members, and they really had fun. Retention is another area of concern, since the records show that in our organization, we seem to be losing our members within the first 3 years of joining. Working with the NAMI champion, we have made plans to work on these new lions, to welcome them and try to help them find their place in this movement. Presently in District 60B, we have a retention rate of 82% and a growth rate of 8.47%. We intend to ensure that this goes up to 95%, not in this year, but in the years to come. COVID has done injustice, but it has brought some awareness. Our service was so excited that it was so outstanding that it excited people to want to become part of our organization. Next step, next slide. Empower LCI Foundation. We anticipated that 1,000 of our members would make personal pledges of $20, and we were anticipating that 300 will give $100, and we wanted to name 6 Melvin Jones Fellows. Actually, although we did not meet our goal to have 1,000 members make their personal pledges, the value of the personal contribution exceeded the goal by more than 200%. Individual contributions total $45,171, and non-individual contribution total $29,213. It looks as though we have contributed almost $70,000 or more. To date, we have named 27 Melvin Jones Fellows and 3 progressive Melvin Jones Fellows. Members are giving, and they're giving from their heart. While we did our part in this achievement, special mention must be made of the Lions Club of Grand Cayman, who is keeping our district on the map with their strong support for the foundation. They are the only Campaign 100 model club we have in our district. Empowering our Leo Club program. Our Leos, our present, our future. The goal here was to increase the membership of our LEOs by 25. Actually, we increased the membership by 130. We lost 25 members, and presently our membership in the LEO program stands at 714. Growth was not the only goal as it relates to our LEO program, and we ensured, next slide please, that our LEOs continue to soar. Thanks to the hard work of the LEO Program Commission, our LEO movement is stronger. We have trained LEO advisors and LEO leaders, exposed them to projects like project management, storytelling, reporting on the My LCI. We have improved the membership experience through LEO Summit, virtual town hall meetings, LEO parties. We have actually certified one cyber LEO club, and we have 22 of our Lions partnering with 27 LEO clubs, bringing that relationship closer. And to cream it all off, what did not happen in 3 decades actually materialized on March the 3rd, 2021. The LEO District 60B was certified. And later, in an equally impressive ceremony, the board of directors was installed, thanks to the foresight and hard work of the LEO Program Commission. Next slide. Empowering our service. This year was there was a better focus on service, perhaps influenced by the uncertainty of the pandemic. We saw members thinking outside of the box and finding creative ways to serve the communities in all of the LCI and district core areas. We continue to empower our service in that we have completed 2,769 projects and activities to date, as at the date of reporting. We have served over 579 persons. We have volunteered over 78,000 hours. And good, our clubs are actually reporting on My Lion. We have 59 of our 60 clubs actually reporting their projects on My Lion. Our reporting rate stands at 79%, and this is commendable. Next slide. Challenges. Council Chair, these are some of the highlights of our performance of Sub-District 60B during the fiscal year 2020-2021. Did we have challenges? Certainly. How did we overcome? Our team used the one-on-one approach at club level to achieve results. Despite the progress with the LEOs, there is still work to be done. We need to get the sponsor clubs to get more buying into the way forward for the LEO movement. More attention needs to be paid to our Alpha program. We need to set a criteria for LEO advisors to have their roles and responsibilities documented. Lions must be continuously reminded that passion plus commitment equals service. And remember, we are Lions and we are not giving up. Best wishes to the incoming administration. As we approach to the end of our chapter and look forward with excitement to the turning of the page, I wish the incoming administration even more success and urge them to continue to strive for a better tomorrow, assured in the knowledge that tomorrow will come. Our foundation is being strengthened by each passing year. Thank you, members of council. Lion Council Chair Denise, I want to thank you for your leadership during this fiscal year. I am confident that the multiple districts, is indeed stronger because of it, as you have given service without boundaries, building bridges of collaborations through diversity. And to you, my colleague, District Governor Lion Denise, it was indeed a pleasure working with you during this Lionistic year. Our relationship did not start in February 2020 when we met at St. Charles, but rather in 2001 when the Lions Club of St. Michael twinned with the Durban Park Lions Club under my presidency. I wish you continued success as you further your Lionistic career. And to all members of council, I thank you for your support and guidance as we in Sub-District 60B journeyed to building a better tomorrow through kindness. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. And Lion Council Chair, I pass this back to you.
Thank you so much, Lion Marine. Thank you. Congratulations for an excellent year of work. Your leadership has been outstanding, and the district has benefited from it. Thank you so very much for your report. We now move to matters of the future, in a sense. We're going to hear a report from the Credentials Committee, followed by the Procedures Committee and the Nominations Committee, as we lay the groundwork to usher in our new leadership. And as chairman of the Credentials Committee, this is my shortest report I've ever given in my life. Just to simply tell you that all the credentials were in order and all is well. I'm sure you're relieved about that, right? And now I'd like to invite Lion Lindell Smith to give the report of the Rules and Procedures Committee. And I think he may very well have to give also the report of the Nominations Committee, because Lion Johnny Banks is experiencing some difficulties at this time. So Lion Lindell, if you are with us, please proceed with both reports, the Rules and Procedures and the Nominations. I know Lion Lindell is not as beautiful as the district governor from District 60B. He may be handsome, but he's not as beautiful. Lion Lindell, the floor is yours, sir.
I agree with you.
Having a little, I'm not sure if you're
in accordance with Article 6, Section 6, the rules of procedure as set out in Robert's Rules of Order and the district website have all been adhered to. In relation to and sorry, 9th District Governor, I have a seminar, one of the continuing education seminar that we attorneys are supposed to do going on at the same time. And I think I've just missed something which was vital, but I will leave. Yes, in accordance with the nominations, on behalf of Lion John Banks, who is unable to be here, I would like to advise that the district governors-elect have met along with the current district governors and have appointed Lion Denise Bentic as council chairman for the ensuing year. In relation to nominations and elections, which I think are still on the agenda, there were no motions to be considered and no amendments to be voted on. So there's no need for any elections at this meeting. As far as my responsibilities are concerned, Land Council Chairman, I think that is it.
Thank you so very much, Lion Lindell, and thank you for filling in for Lion John, who I know is unavoidably absent. The information is noted, and we will proceed at a later point in this meeting to present the multiple district officers elect. I'd like now, I'm not sure if he is with us, but just to continue on in the area of reports, to invite Lion Winston Gordon. Lion Winston is the chair of the mid-year conference committee, organizing committee. Lion Vincent is from Suriname, and I'm not sure if he is with us in the audience and able to give us an update on the plans for that conference. Lion Wendy, can you confirm? Okay, if Lion Vincent is with us.
No, Lion Council Chair.
He's not with us. Okay, thank you very much. I will then now move to item number 13, but before I do that, I will indicate that in respect of the plans for the mid-year conference in Suriname, the Council of Governors did receive an update which fundamentally says it is still very much a work in progress. The committee has been formed and they are contemplating their options given the degree of uncertainty we face with respect to online, face-to-face, or blended. They will present those plans and the budget to the new council in the Lionistic year 2021 to 2022. Thank you very much. I now move on to item 13, the council chairperson's remarks. The Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mayor Motley, QC, past international directors, Lion Nicolene Carl Moore, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Lion Terry Boswell Innes, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Immediate past council chairperson, Lion Rudolph Augustine, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. District Governor, District 60A, Lion Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. District Governor, District 60B, Lion Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Other distinguished Leo and Lion leaders in the virtual audience, Leo's guests, my fellow Lions, good afternoon. We're coming to the end of our multiple district convention. It has been an extraordinary and historic few days, during which we have been blessed with over 300 participants, excellent workshops, which has produced enthusiastic and insightful participation, and left us not only with food for thought, but has pointed the way for action on issues of leadership, membership, service, and the LEO program, as well as raising our awareness on the issues related to gender parity. Be assured that these presentations are not going to be buried, but will be placed on our newly minted website, which serves as a reservoir for information and administrative cohesion. I am sure you will join me in thanking our presenters and moderators for a job well done. Further, we will certainly have been lost in the virtual maze if it were not for the absolutely fantastic first-class support from our IT team, and we thank them for their hard work and diligence. I would like to suggest that what we have experienced over the last few days is collaboration in action. Collaboration that has produced excellence. At the start of the Lionistic year, I shared with you a vision which was verbalized in my theme, Service Without Boundaries, Multiple District 60, Building Bridges of Collaboration through Diversity. I felt then, and still do so now, that working together, we could enhance the image and public standing of Lionism across the multiple district. That together we could enhance our leadership development efforts. That working together, we could improve our service impact in the communities we serve. That we could learn from each other and enhance the membership experience of our members and attract more people to our movement. What then, in light of this vision and its related goals, have we achieved? In a very real sense, you will be the final judge. But I would like to suggest that we have made some positive change. And that in fact, through your efforts, Leos and Lions of multiple District 60, we have been thinking outside of the box. And we have been serving our communities in new and different ways. The workshop session on service showed that our service levels have increased. We've also seen that our membership has grown. We have seen a renewed focus on the Leo program. And all of this has happened in spite and despite COVID-19. And in a very strange way, perhaps we owe the pandemic some degree of gratitude, and I say this with some caution, because it has been a catalyst that has propelled us forward, even in the midst of our pain and our sorrow, our dislocation, and in some cases, our depression. The Lions and Leos of multiple District 60 dug deep, refused to be immobilized, put on our thinking caps, and offered service. In the words of our international president, Dr. Young-Yul Cho, we are Lions and we offer service, not only in the good times, but also in the bad. You have exhibited the heart of a lion. You have worked towards achieving the vision that was in my dreams. And I thank you for your service. Leos and Lions of multiple District 60, it has been an honor and a privilege to lead the multiple district over the last year. I have sensed your support. I have received support from the Council of Governors, Lion Denise and Lion Marine, my multiple district team, past council chairpersons, past district governors, and Lions across the multiple district, who from time to time have said kind and encouraging words. I don't have the words to adequately express my gratitude. Leadership can be tough, and it can also be a thankless task. Nonetheless, I have been blessed and bolstered by your support, by your kind words and actions. And I thank you so very much for the support that you have provided to me and the council in the year almost ended. I humbly submit, as we draw near to the close of the Lionistic year, that I think we are in a better place. I'm happy to be passing on the baton into the capable hands of Council Chairperson-elect Lion Denise Bentic and her team, Lions Claudio and Jerry. Rest assured you're in excellent hands, and I'm confident that the incoming team of leaders will receive the support of the Leos and Lions in the multiple district. In the words of Henry Ford, coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. And working together is success. Thank you. I think we have done that. May we continue to live those words as we offer service without boundaries, multiple District 60, building bridges of collaboration through service. Thank you so very much for your support and for your attention. Thank you. And now the moment has come. We have been privileged to have the Prime Minister of Barbados agree to address our 41st Multiple District Convention. I will now introduce the Honorable Prime Minister. The Honorable Prime Minister, Mayor Motley, QC MP, is the 8th Prime Minister of Barbados and the first woman to attain this high office following the general elections on May 24th, 2018. She led the Barbados Labour Party to an emphatic victory, winning all 30 seats in the House of Assembly by the largest margin ever seen in the electoral history of the country. An attorney at law and Queen's Counsel, Prime Minister Motley has been active in the political life of Barbados for almost 3 decades. First elected in 1994, she is presently serving her 6th term as Member of Parliament for the constituency St. Michael Northeast. Between 1994 and 2008, Ms. Motley served in the cabinet of 3 successive administrations, first as a Minister of Education and Culture, then as Attorney General and Minister of Home Affairs, and then as Minister of Economic Affairs. In 2003, she was appointed Deputy Prime Minister. Prime Minister Motley currently also holds the portfolio of Minister of Finance, Economic Affairs and Investment. Since becoming Prime Minister, Ms. Motley has served as the chair of the Conference of the Heads of Governments of the Caribbean Community between January 1st to June 30, 2020. Notwithstanding that, Ms. Motley, as Prime Minister of Barbados, serves as the lead head of government within CARICOM, bearing responsibility for CARICOM single market and economy. Prime Minister Motley also serves as co-chair of the Americas Cruise Tourism Task Force for the Caribbean, Mexico, Central America, and the South American markets. She's also co-chair of the Development Committee of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, and co-chair of the World Health Organization Global Leaders Group on Antimicrobial Resistance. Leos, my fellow Lions of multiple District 60, please be upstanding as we welcome the Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mayor Motley, Queen's Counsel.
Wherever there's a need, there's a lion. Past international directors Lion Nicolin Carl Moore and Lion Terence Boswell Innes. Council of Governors Chairperson Lion Denise Forrest. District Governor Sub-District 60A Lion Denise Bentnick. District Governor Sub-District 60B Lion Maureen Graham. Lions, Leos, specially invited guests, good day. I'm struck by those words that I said at the outset, that wherever there's a need, there's a lion. By this declaration of selflessness and service, and by this pledge of compassion and hope, you make a statement. In some shape or form, this last year has been the most difficult of our lifetime. COVID-19 has truly tested every aspect of our life across the globe. We in the Caribbean are some of the most nature-loving, easygoing, and good-spirited people you will find anywhere in the globe. And therefore, for us, it has been particularly difficult. Even the most optimistic among us can be forgiven for considering 2020 as a year of loss. Regrettably, it has come into 2021. Loss of family and friends, businesses, jobs, savings, stability, loss of freedoms and social interactions, all in some cases giving too many people a sense of despair. But try as it might, this pandemic will never, never break us. It could never take away from us our determination, our compassion, our strong hope in a brighter and better future for our people. And how could it? We are the region that has overcome many types of challenges, from natural disasters to financial crises to pandemics such as HIV/AIDS and of course COVID-19 now. And we've survived. But yes, COVID-19 has brought with it just not threats, but new opportunities for our region. What we need to do now is to seize these opportunities. Opportunities for our societies to be transformed, such that the generations to come will have cleaner air to breathe by reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, cleaner and more productive oceans by better management of our marine resources, and better management of our land space, such that we ensure that there's greater food security for our people nationally and for our region. In short, that we will have a more harmonious relationship with the natural environment. Who, my friends, could ask for more? And my friends, you might be asking, what is your role in getting us to this point? I say to you that many of you have already started. For many Caribbean people, your interventions in their lives throughout the past year must have felt like a ray of sunshine cutting through sullen clouds on a dreary day. Your commitment, your skills, and your passion, your contributions and programs would have kept many families believing, parents striving, and people who were down and out living, believe you me. Your work and that of the other third sector groups across this region was the invisible glue, has been the invisible glue that has kept us and will continue to keep us together. We know that as governments we can't do it all, and that the third sector is absolutely critical if we are going to be able to fight some intractable problems in our society. And that is why I thank you today for your unwavering commitment to tackling head-on some of the most difficult challenges of our time: cancer awareness, diabetes, drug addiction, the environment and the climate crisis, hunger and homelessness, and of course, parenting and youth. I ask you also to open your horizons and also to look at the whole issue of mental wellness. For too many of our people are succumbing to that, particularly under the weight of COVID-19 and all of the restrictions that have had necessarily to come with it to protect our people. The fine work that you have done in health has redounded to the benefit of so many of us in this region. We here in Barbados know that you were the ones responsible for the Lions Eye Care project. And out of this project, we in Barbados in the Eastern Caribbean now have the Lions Eye Care Center at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. This center has been tremendous benefit to healthcare and to those who need it in this country. It serves as our early public, secondary, and tertiary eye care unit and has played a critical role in preventing blindness in the Caribbean region. Your track record also makes you a natural partner for the work that I have now undertaken as co-chair of the One Health initiative. And that, of course, is the issue of antimicrobial resistance. At your convenience, I would like to ensure that we have discussions with you as we are seeking to move to many, many NGOs to ensure that the message gets forward that we not only have the COVID-19 pandemic, but we have the slow motion pandemic, and it is affecting all of us because by 2050, it will be responsible, we believe, for more deaths than any other single thing. The truth is that our resistance has dropped because of an abuse of antibiotics or an overuse of antibiotics, depending on how you want to look at it, not just in humans, but in livestock, and indeed in the treatment of plants, particularly for the food crops that we eat. Permit me also, however, to speak about the development role played by the Leo clubs. Our future can only be bright if we involve our young people in society-building activities, such as those which you've mastered. Volunteerism has to become part and parcel of the makeup of who we are as a people. The spirit of giving back to those who have helped to nurture you and to point you in the right direction must be engendered in all of our young people. This notion that everything is free at the point of delivery needs to change, because we all know that it may be free to you at the point of delivery, but somebody pays. And that is why we have, as a government, insisted in Operation Give Back, as we assure all of our students going to the University of the West Indies and all of our other tertiary or post-secondary institutions, we have your back and we will pay for your tuition fees, but we need you to give back to the society from which you have come and which is securing your future. I see no better mechanism than the Leo clubs to help us in this effort of being able to expand the spirit of volunteerism across our country. And Leo clubs must be strengthened to ensure continuity and to foster that true spirit of understanding upon which our civility and our stability as a nation and as communities are dependent. It is these young people who will be those who will help drive our vision for that brighter and better future. In closing, my friends, let me thank you for being true to your principles of helping those in need, especially at this difficult juncture in our history. Physical distancing has meant that the yellow-jacketed camaraderie and interaction, so synonymous with your work, has had to be restricted. Yet despite that prohibition on gatherings, you still, I'm told, found a way to serve. Thank you for that. Whether it was fundraising or hospital visits or community events and club meetings, they all went digital, and you fell right in to be able to continue all of your work. Thank you not only for your service, however, for the last year, but for your commitment and service to the betterment of our conditions and lives across the Caribbean for more than 6 decades. Former US President Woodrow Wilson once famously said, and I quote, "We're not here merely to make a living. We are here in order to enable the world to live more amply, with greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. We are here to enrich the world, and we impoverish ourselves if we forget the errand." My friends, I wish you all the very best And I say to you, the members of Lions Club District 60, thank you for making our Caribbean richer, better. I ask you to continue in that vein. God bless.
We thank Prime Minister Motley for her message and her remarks. We are here, she says, to enrich the world. And she did certainly throw some challenges for us and some opportunities to partner in areas of antimicrobial resistance. But I'm sure what is being recognized in the Prime Minister's words is that the governments across our multiple district are willing to partner with us as we work together to enrich the world. And she's also challenged us to continue our work with the youth, recognizing that even there it is necessary for us to remember to give back as we develop youths and develop a cadre of persons committed to volunteerism. Our societies will be stronger. So we thank Prime Minister for her words, and I know we're going to take her up on the invitation of partnership. Remember, the Prime Minister said that through our service, we enrich the world. Thank you again, ma'am. Thank you so much, Honorable Prime Minister. And now we come to another high point in our meeting. I think if we could have some drum rolls, it would be appropriate. The presentation of the multiple districts officers-elect. Could you help me with a little bit of excitement before we make the announcement? Drum rolls, please. Presenting second Vice District Governor-elect from this District 60A, line Natasha Hamilton, Melvin Jones Fellow. Presenting second Vice District Governor, District-elect, District 60B, line Dr. Carlisle Goddard, Melvin Jones Fellow. Presenting first Vice District Governor, District 60A, line Shabiki Kazabond, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Presenting first Vice District Governor, District 60B, line Nicholas Da Costa. And to our district governors-elect, presenting line Jerry Hoffman, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, District Governor-elect for District 60A. Presenting Lion Claudio Boncampo, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, District Governor-elect for District 60B. And presenting Council Chairman-elect, Lion Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Now, we had the drum roll, and I'm going to push my luck and ask you, all Leos and Lions across the multiple district, to unmute your mics if the IT people will permit you, and to let us give this new team, the incoming team for Lionistic year 2021 to 2022, in a sign of our support, a Lions roar. After 3, Are we ready? Roar! Did we have lunch? Okay, so we need to have a roar like none other. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Roar!
Lion.
Roar, lion!
Roar, lion.
Fight! 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 Thank you very much. You did not disappoint. Thank you and congratulations to our new multiple district team who will take charge at midnight, or should I, on June 30, 2021. And now we would wish to hear from the new incoming Council of Governors. And I'd like first to invite District Governor-elect for District 60A, Lion Jerry Hoffman, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, to offer his remarks. Lion Jerry. Lion Jerry, the floor is yours. Lion Jerry, could we?
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Council Chairperson Denise Forrest, District Governor Denise Bentic, and Maureen Graham, past International Director Terence Boswell Innes, past International Director Nicolene Moore, my companion in service Karen, distinguished Lions, my fellow Lions, Leos, good afternoon. First of all, I wish the Council Chairperson-elect Denise Bentic, District Governor-elect Claudio Bencamper, the Vice District Governors-elect, my Cabinet Secretary Treasurer Marilyn Fengaloy, success in their new function. And together with you, I'm looking forward to realize our Lions journey. I extend my congratulations to Council Chairperson Denise Forrest for her hard work in this fiscal year. Lions and Leos, together we will continue the good work of the previous district governors of District 60A. Together, we must make some fundamental changes in different areas. We already know the barriers in our zone and regions. Membership retention, recruiting, leadership, reforming need our attention persistently. With our strategic planning, our support, our incentive, commitment, and our resources, we can create an impact in this process. Our district faculty is the institute in the center of our district to increase our capacity building and leadership and more, to make an impact in our achievements. A very important group are the new Lions and Leo members. For this group, we will organize a training to achieve the ability for the Lions journey. These members will receive a Lion driver license to follow the Lions road. This group needs more attention. I am encouraging all Lions and Leos to follow the goals of our district. We must grow our service and membership. Our flexibility and strength will help us to reach these goals. The world needs our leadership today more than ever. Let us demonstrate to everyone in the world the true meaning of our inspirational motto, we serve. And now I will present you my district governor pin and indicate the significance. Lion Wendy, can you show my pin? Thank you. The blue color is the water that connects our countries. The gold color is the shine of our organization. In the middle, you have the word give in the red color. And the red color is common in the flags of 3 countries, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, and Suriname. So we have common signs that make us strong and hold us together in our achievements. The power of giving is one of the most important things you can do to transform your life and the life of others. It's a vital part of your personal development growth. You can give your time, knowledge, talent, encouragement, compliments, kindness, smile, love to make a difference. Giving leads to greater happiness to the giver. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. I look forward in my capacity as district governor of District 60A to continue the service in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Yonder. Very beneficial. I'd now like to invite District Governor-elect District 60E, Lion Claudio von Campo, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, to share his remarks with us now. Lion Claudio.
Council Chair Lion Denise Forrest, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Honorable Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, QC, past International Directors, Nicolin Carroll Moore, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, past International Director, Terence Boswell Innes, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, District Governor 60A, Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, District Governor 60B, Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, distinguished Lions, Leos, and virtual audience, invited guests, my fellow Leos and Lions, good afternoon. Let me first start by thanking you, Council Chair, for being able to work under your leadership as a District Governor and now Council Chair, and our District Governor, Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. It was a great pleasure and experience. Let me also thank the entire new cabinet, the entire new council, Lion Jerry and his team, and also all of my team members. 38 years ago, under the leadership of and vision of past District Governor Lion Wally Haberton, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, and the St. Martin Lions Club, I had the opportunity to join the best and largest service organization as a charter member of the St. Martin's Alpha Leo Club. Today, I proudly stand before you as District Governor-elect of 60B. Let me start by thanking all of you for having the confidence in me to lead this esteemed team. Lions International has requested our incoming district governors to focus on 4 areas in addition to the desired focus areas for our Pacific District. The 4 areas includes leadership, membership, service, and LCIF Campaign 100. Our leadership team will continue the great work in developing our members in our district. In membership, we will renew our focus on membership retention, the membership experience, preserving the brand image of the Lions District, and reactivating 2 clubs that were canceled. Service, adequate training and resources and ongoing support provided to Lions and Leo clubs on service reporting to the district and LCI. Our goal, I have to increase it a little higher now to 85% of Lions and Leos reporting all of their service activities. Campaign 100 is in its final year, and as was reported, our district has done well, but we are looking to increase it furthermore. We are looking to have at least 50% of our members commit at least $100, and we will have our LCIF team further educate the district on how to achieve this. As district governor-elect, I have decided not to request clubs to undertake any specific project, however, to focus on what is needed in their communities. The clubs in District 60B have been serving their communities exceptionally well, even though we are facing a pandemic and unusually challenging times in our economies. As district governor for 60B, I have decided to focus primarily on the health and state of clubs and district. We are therefore requesting clubs to focus on the following 3 areas related directly to the club and district health and our integral growth and development. Leo movement. Our Leo district team will continue the phenomenal work of strengthening our Leo network. I'm a strong believer that our Lions Club should focus heavily on the Leos, and we should open our arms to all Omega Leos at age 30 in good standing to automatically join the sponsoring Lions Club. Our growth must start within. We need to change our mindset about our Leos. With the creation of the Leo district under the leadership of Leo Nichelle Abro and her team, I can certainly guarantee the Leos will be building new bridges in our communities, and with them, we can and we will build a stronger district together. My dear Leos, I can confidently state today, you can count on the continued full support of our district team. Global membership approach. As we are aware, the North American Membership Initiative, NAMI, has been an enormous success in constitutional areas 1 and 2. And Lions Club International has now changed the NAMI to the global membership approach. District 60B will be creating a GMA team in the new year under the leadership of past District Governor Lion June McCarthy Melvin Jones Fellow. This team will continue the excellent work started this year on new clubs, new members, and retention. I am proud to add that under the leadership of District Governor Lion Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, District 60B has had a tremendous net growth, a positive trend we intend to continue. Risk to club health. A very important aspect of our club and district health initiative will be the focusing on risk to club health. Our global action team and global membership team will collaborate on this project under the guidance of past council chair, Lion Malcolm Kerwin, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Club service will be conducted and clubs will be rated on different risk categories. Once clubs have been evaluated, teams will be formed to help each club to curb the risk that they are facing. In a nutshell, we will be fixing our in-house challenges. Our team of 41 newly certified guiding Lions will serve in this area. My fellow Leos and Lions, building our strength internally will provide more efficient resources to serve our communities better. Fellow Leos and Lions, as we look back at the last 2 years, we must say they have been extraordinary yet rewarding, and we have seen change. Change is very important. As Lions and Leos, we must be willing to embrace change if we want to grow further and be stronger. As quoted by Dr. Willie Jolly, change is good when your attitude is great. Fellow Lions, over the last 2 days, there have been great workshops and spirited and lively discussions. I can assure you that our team will be taking the feedback from all of the discussions into consideration as we work towards building a stronger and more vibrant multiple District 60. Incoming District Governor 60A, Lion Jerry Hoffman, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Incoming Council Chair, Lion Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. I assure you that the team of District 60B is ready to work closely with our brothers and sisters in District 60A. Let's continue the outstanding work our leaders have done over the last years. Fellow Leos, Lions, and guests, I am very pleased to announce I have chosen the following theme for this year: serving from the heart with kindness. The service we give as Lions and Leos of District 60B must come from our heart. My fellow Leos and Lions, once again, thank you for your confidence in electing me as your District Governor 60B for 2021-2022. Multiple District 60, we are the ones to show how kindness works. Let's keep serving. I thank you.
Thank you, Lion Claudio. We now would like to invite the council chairperson-elect, Lion Denise. I wish I knew the middle name, then I could be even more impressive. Let me start again. I think it's Patricia. No, anyway, I'm not going to say. Lion Denise, forgive me. Leo's, my fellow Lions, we now would like to invite council chairperson-elect, Lion Denise Bentic, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, to address us. Lion Denise.
Thank you, Council Chairperson Lion Denise Forrest. It is Patricia. Honorable Prime Minister of Barbados, Ms. Mia Mottley, QC. Past international directors Lion Terence Boswell Innes and Lion Nicolin Moore. District governors of District 63 and 60B, District Governors-elect, First Vice District Governors-elect, Second Vice District Governors-elect, other distinguished Lions and guests, my fellow Lions and Leos of multiple District 60. Good afternoon. I accept the responsibility that you, the members of this August movement, have bestowed on me to serve as the council chairperson of our multiple district for the fiscal year 2021-2022. I am honored and indeed privileged to bring you remarks today as the council chairperson-elect. I owe a debt of gratitude to my mentors and all you Lions and Leos of this great multiple district for your support. Before I proceed further, I think it is befitting that I extend my congratulations to the incoming leadership team of both of our sub-districts, headed by Lions Jerry Hoffman and Claudio Boncampo of District 60A and 60B, respectively. Let me start by sharing an excerpt of a story with you. One day, Alice came to a fork in the road and saw a Cheshire cat in a tree. "Which road do I take?" she asked. "Where do you want to go?" was his response. "I don't know," Alice answered. Then said the cat, "It doesn't matter." My fellow Lions and Leos, we are not like Alice in Wonderland. We know the end state that we desire. And it is for this reason we have to think about where we have been when deciding which way to go. As a multiple district which did not have a blueprint for operation during this era of the global health pandemic, there were certainly uncharted waters. However, this period provided us with the opportunity to reflect, introspect, build bridges, build capacity, and collaborate at various levels. As one member of the multiple district global leadership team said, it was a year of learning and collaboration. Yes, certainly, as was reported by our esteemed council chairperson, we were able to build bridges across our sub-district while embracing our diversity. There were many gains, no need to regurgitate those. Those gains which will serve as the foundation for our work during the next year. We should not endeavor to change because there is a new team, but only if it's necessary. I submit that we are at a juncture where we need to consolidate our gains in mutually supportive ways whilst recognizing the diversity that exists at all levels in our multiple district. We must do this if we want to achieve enduring success. Success which translates into healthy clubs, healthy districts, and a healthy multiple district. We know what needs to be fixed. The various surveys and SWOT analyses have provided the data and information. How then do we, as Multiple District 60, enable this? It must be done through our strategies, tactics, and operations. If I could reference the writings of Dr. John Cotter, an author of Change Management, among other things, we have to relentlessly use small successes to renew urgency. We have to sustain acceleration or even gain momentum, and we have to increase credibility. What does this mean? We have to remind everyone, each member of our ultimate goal. We have to use the energy from wins. We have the Leo District, we have Model Club, we have our cadre of trained and willing resource members and partners to start new projects. And we have to communicate how the short-term wins validate the overall change effort. So Lions and Leos, we will continue to build on the foundation that has been established in our multiple district. All our actions will be based on the pillars of membership, leadership, and service. We will continue to build momentum in our efforts to strengthen our Leo and youth programs, and we will support our sub-districts in their quest to restore all clubs to a healthy state. We will continue to share our stories of our impactful work and success, and also our credibility as a member of a global organization. Lions and Leos, we will consolidate. In conclusion,
Land Governor, you're muted.
oh my, where did I stop?
In conclusion, that's very good.
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry about that. All right. In conclusion, my fellow Lions and Leos, the above is a summary of our multiple districts focus for the next fiscal year. And with your involvement, passion, commitment, the hard work of our multiple district global action team, and your service from the heart, we will consolidate our gains and develop our multiple district. Therefore, our theme for the next fiscal year is consolidating our gains through service from the heart. Council Chairperson Lion Denise Forrest, in closing, let me congratulate you on a very, very successful year. You've certainly built bridges and collaborated and positioned the multiple district to grow. Thank you for your support and patience. Thanks to you and the members of your team. Lions and Leos, it is my pleasure to serve. Thank you all. Council Chair.
Thank you so much, Lion Denise. Denise Patricia. You've laid it out. We've heard you. Consolidating to through what is happening to me now is that I can't read my own handwriting. But anyway, I know, Lion Denise, that we're proceeding to consolidate. And I know that, as I've said before, I am absolutely positive that the multiple district is in great hands as the new Council of Governors will take charge under your leadership. Thank you so much for your remarks, and we look forward to working closely with your team and supporting in any way possible. Thank you so very much. We're not item 18, new business, and I think in May we don't usually have much new business. Do we have any new business, Lion Valerie? There is no new business. Is there any other business? There is no any other business. Okay. And now we move, with your permission, to item 20, presentations. And here I would have the following presentation speak for me as we project. Are we ready? Thank you.
The Council Chairperson, Lion Denise, is very grateful to the multiple district team for their diligence, commitment and support during the course of the Lionistic year. You share the vision of building a stronger multiple district as outlined in her theme, Service Without Boundaries, Multiple District 60 Building Bridges of Collaboration Through Diversity. And through all of your collective efforts, the needle has moved a little. It was also a year of many firsts, in which we ventured into the online world in new and different ways, and we excelled. Your support made all the difference. Lion members, your support was well appreciated. We crave your indulgence as we present some certificates of appreciation in acknowledgement of special contributions. First, to Lion Carla Raphael, 60A, and Lion Davy Wood, 60B, in appreciation of the production of the Multi-District 60 Parade video for the Lions Club International Convention, a Herculean task. Out of nothing, you made something amazing. To members of the Planning Committee for the Mid-Year Conference and Multiple District Convention, including Jared Jackson, Melvin Jones Fellow, Nadine Bushell, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Stephanie Vin, Nicolin Carol Moore, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Dion John, Melvin Jones Fellow, Valerie Buckle, Melvin Jones Fellow, Alphonse Gomes, Melvin Jones Fellow, Claudio Boncampa, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Denise Bank, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, and Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. To MITS, the best online IT support group, you understood what we wanted to achieve, excellence, and you worked hard to support that goal. In the process, we learned a lot from you. To Lion Marilyn Anderson, Melvin Jones Fellow, New Voices Coordinator, who took the program to a new level. To Lions Club International Foundation Coordinator, Ina Nosworthy Cohen, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, who left no stone unturned in promoting the program. To Multi-District Global Leadership Coordinator, Lion Gerard Jackson, who demonstrated excellence in leadership training, a champion of collaboration. To Global Membership Coordinator and NAMI Champion, Lion Nadine Bushell, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, who tackled membership challenges head-on. To Multi-District Global Service Coordinator, Lion Dr. Blossom Anglin Brown, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, who led us into the consideration of intergenerational service and inclusiveness. To Coordinator, Multi-District Leo Program, Lion Stephanie Vin, who applied her knowledge as a Leo and researcher to shape a new direction. To Past International Director, Lion Nicolin Carol Moore, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, who never hesitated to share her experience and provided sound advice. To our Information Technology Coordinator, Lion Wendy Labar, Melvin Jones Fellow, who worked tirelessly to keep us connected and to develop the multi-district social media platform and website. To the Information and Social Media Dream Team, Lion Wendy Labar, Melvin Jones Fellow, Lion Carla Ramfael, Melvin Jones Fellow, and Lion Davy Wood, Melvin Jones Fellow. To Communications, Public Relations, and Marketing Guru, Lion Dion John, Melvin Jones Fellow, who gave voice and visibility to the multi-district. To Council Secretary, Treasurer, Lion Valerie Buckle, Melvin Jones Fellow, a pillar of support, unwavering from beginning to end. To Lion District Governor Denise Bank, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, and District Governor Lion Maureen Graham, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Your leadership made a difference. Thank you for your service. Thank you all for going above and beyond. Your commitment and dedication ensured we reached the pinnacle of success.
Thank you and thank you. It seems as if in my haste to take us to the end of this particular meeting, I failed to notice the hand of our immediate past Council Chairman, Lion Rudolph. Please forgive me. So it seems that we're reversing just a bit to any other business, and we ask that he be allowed to speak. Lion Rudy? Are we able to do that? Yes? Thank you.
He is not unmuting, Land Council Chair.
Lion Rudy, IT says they would just love if you would unmute. So perhaps, I don't know if you're are we now hearing Lion Rudy? Welcome, Lion Sai, but a little bit more gray here. And Lion Rudy, were you able to unmute? Okay, perhaps there's a technical difficulty. Lion Rudy, if you could place your comment in the chat and it could be conveyed to me, I would certainly try to share that with the multiple district.
Land Council Chair?
Yes, Lion. Wendy?
Lion Rudy. Lion Rudy, can you try now, please?
Okay.
He's still showing muted.
Now, Rudy, you're still showing muted. I don't know if there's... Would you like to type it in the chat? Is that possible? I mean, if it's not too long. Okay, so while Lion Rudy's situation is sorted out, I promise I will return if it is sorted out. I'd just like to move on to item 22, announcements. Are there any hands that are up? Sorry, item 21, announcements. Any hands up? None? Are we able to get Lion Rudy? Are we able to hear him now? Okay.
Lion District Governor?
Yes.
Lion Nancy?
Oh, hello, Lion Nancy. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so Lion Nancy represented Lion Vincent Gordon at our Council of Governors meeting and made some remarks regarding the mid-year conference. Would you like to do that now, Lion Nancy?
Yes, if possible.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. I just want to mention that we are planning the mid-year conference from 12th to 15th of November. The host will be Suriname. And the planning is to have it as a virtual conference. And depending on the COVID situation, it could be blended. So it will be virtual and maybe blended. There are different proposals made by Lions at the council meeting, and we will take that advice with us. We will meet in the beginning of June for a further planning of this conference, and in the beginning of July with the council chairperson, Lion Denise. And in the end of July, the official program will be presented and further information will be given. So it's from November 12th to 15th, the Mid-Year Conference 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for that intervention and the information, and we look forward to hearing more on the mid-year conference. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did we have any other announcements? If not, so the date and the time of the next meeting, item 22, will be advised. And now I'd like to invite past District Governor Lion Gerald Jackson, Melvin Jones Fellow, to offer up the vote of thanks. Lion Gerald.
Thank you, Council Chair Denise. This is so many people to thank today. However, let's begin. The Honorable Mia Mottley, QC, Prime Minister of Barbados, past international directors Nicklin Moore and Terence Innes, District Governor 60A, Denise Bentink, District Governor 60B, Maureen Graham, and all other distinguished Lions and Leos in this virtual space. As we bring the curtain down on our 41st Multiple District Convention, we recall the many things which made us proud to be called Lions and Leos. We dealt with the business of our association. We engaged our members in stimulating discussion. We elected new leaders for the new term. And of course, we had fun. We all give thanks for the opportunity to be present and actively participate in this convention in a year which has challenged our very existence. Yet, despite all the obstacles we face, we have shown that service has no boundaries, and that through our diversity, we, the Lions and Leos of Multiple District 60, can and will continue to build bridges of collaboration in service of our communities, and to do so safely. And for this, we are extremely thankful. So it is my honor today to offer on behalf of the Council of Governors an expression of gratitude to all those who have made this 41st Multiple District Convention a success. Behind every successful event execution is a well thought out plan. And many of us see only the clean and polished finished product, but are sometimes unaware of the energy, effort, patience, encouragement, and sometimes disappointment, which all takes place behind the curtains, but which was critical to an effective performance. So, to the members of the Convention Planning Committee, Council Chair Denise, past International Director Nicklin, DGs Denise and Maureen, past Council Chair Nadine and Lions Blossom, Alphonse, Claudio, Valerie, Dion, Wendy, and Shafani, we say thank you for a job well done. We cannot and must not forget all those who have worked tirelessly and continue to work behind the scenes, but without whose support, none of this would have been possible. A huge thanks to Lion Wendy and the entire IT support team, to Lion Dion and her communications team, to Ishmael Preston and the staff at the UE Mona ITS for their technical support and the provision of flag holders, to Marcia Erskine and Associates for event coordination, and the management and staff of the Pegasus Hotel in Jamaica for allowing us to host our opening ceremony and this convention meeting. Our opening ceremony set the stage for every act which followed. And we would like to thank our Masters of Ceremony, Lions Errol Lee and Dion John, for effortlessly taking us through the proceedings. Thanks to Lion Canon Michael Allen for your inspirational invocations. We were able to have this convention, to have this convention in person, we would all be in the friendly island of St. Martin. But thanks to our virtual hosts, the Lions and Leos in St. Martin, we were able to experience the sights and sounds of the island brought to us through the captivating video production produced by Lion Davy and featuring the talents of many of the Lions and Leos of St. Martin. Thank you. No Lions Convention is complete without the recognition of the flags of the many countries of the multiple district. We are indeed grateful to the members of the Scout Movement of Jamaica for supporting us in this effort. It is said that to be able to give up our best, it helps if we enjoy what we do. And we certainly would like to thank all those who provided that enjoyment through entertainment. To Michael Wilson, a violinist, to Rashane Bean, Samantha Williams, and Urka Wilson, members of the RSI Steel Ensemble, and to DJ Deli of Radio Jamaica, we say a big thank you. And I'll not forget our virtual dancers during this session, Lions Gloria, Beatrice, Avaloy, Lisa, Natasha, and Paula. Thank you for creating that energy for us. Special thanks to our honorary Lion, the Honorable Silveria Jacobs, Prime Minister of St. Martin, for agreeing to formally declare open our convention and for her kind words of encouragement, reminding us of the valuable contribution we are making throughout the Caribbean and the world, and inspiring us to continue to serve our communities with humility. We thank our international president, Lion Jang Yul Choi, for his words of encouragement and hope to all of us, and for reminding us that service is unconditional and universal and blossoms through kindness. Our conventions also provide opportunities for personal development and learning, and our workshops truly delivered. To all our presenters and moderators, we couldn't have asked for anything more. We thank past International Director Tom Gordon of Ontario, Canada, for his inspiring messages filled with real-life examples and ways in which we can motivate our members to perform at their best. Thanks to our Multiple District Global Service Coordinator, Lion Blossom Antling Brown, and panelist Lions Lisa Atwater and Marilyn Anderson for helping us to navigate through the changing face of service during and post-COVID-19. Our Leos took the spotlight as our discussion turned to ways in which we can continue to invest in and secure the future of our organization through our Leos. Sincere thanks to Multiple District Leo Chairperson Leo Shafani Vin and her presenters, former Leo Dr. Vishal Joseph of Guyana and Leo Lion Ohas Chitnis of the USA. We fulfill our purpose as Lions and Leos through our membership, and our timely and spirited discussions and membership left no doubt in our minds the importance of all our members and of the value of diversity and inclusivity. Thank you to past Council Chair and Multiple District Global Membership Coordinator, Lion Nadine Bushell, and her presenters, Leo Anil Raghubar, Lions Shafani Vin, and Leroy Hines, and second Vice District Governors-elect, Lions Natasha Hamilton and Carlisle Goddard. We were also happy to provide a space and time for a frank and open discussion on gender parity in Multiple District 60. Thank you to past International Director Lion Nicolin Moore and her panelists, past Council Chairperson Lion Eldridge Stevens, and past Region Chairperson Lion Andy Charles for your powerful and stimulating discussions. This convention has truly showcased the skills and talent we have within our organization. Thank you to Leo Nichelle Smith for sharing with us the Leo Club objects, to Lion Natasha Hamilton, second Vice District Governor-elect, for reminding us of our code of ethics, to past International Director Lion Nicolin Moore, representing our international association, for your greetings to the membership of our multiple district, to past Council Chairperson Lion Eldridge Stevens for that reflective and inspiring necrology ceremony. Thank you for the memories. To Lion Nancy Huda for sharing with us the plans for our multiple district conference in Suriname, or media conference in Suriname. We are all hoping and praying that God willing that we can join you and our Lions family in beautiful Suriname. To our district governors Denise and Maureen for your comprehensive reports today, but more so for your leadership of our sub-districts and for always encouraging us to serve unconditionally and to build a reputation for quality of service throughout Multiple District 60. We thank you. to Lion Lindell Smith for keeping us true to our rules of procedure and our elections commitments. Congratulations and thanks to our Vice District Governors-elect, Lions Natasha Hamilton, Carlisle Goddard, Shabiki Casabon, and Nicholas Da Costa. To our District Governors-elect Lions, Jerry Huffman and Claudio Boncampa, and to our Council Chairperson-elect, Lion Denise Bentnick. We know that with you, our multiple district is in good hands. Thank you all for your service. To our very special guest at this convention, the Honorable Mia Mottley, QC, Prime Minister of Barbados. Thank you for agreeing to address us at this convention. We know that given the demands brought about by the current global situation, there are competing demands for your time and presence. And we are truly honored and blessed to know that you choose to spend some of that time with us today. Thank you, Prime Minister Mottley, for recognizing the work of Lions and Leos in Barbados and throughout the Caribbean. Truly, where there's a need, there is a lion. And we will continue to serve our communities and seize the opportunities presented to us because, as you said, we in the Caribbean are survivors. We welcome your invitation to join you as you lead the drive on the World Health Initiative on antimicrobial resistance. And we stand ready and willing to play our role in this space as health is one of the key pillars of our organization. Lion Council Chair Denise, I know you must be extremely proud of what you have delivered over the past year. You have set the bar very high for all of us, and we are better Lions and Leos because of your leadership. We commit to continue building bridges of collaboration through our unique diversity and serve without boundaries throughout our Caribbean and world communities. We sincerely thank you for your service and leadership and wish you the very best in the years ahead. To all our Lions and Leos in multiple District 60 and District 63, Antilles and French Guiana, for turning out every day for this convention, for participating in the meetings and discussion, and for sharing your personal time for us, for being liberal with your praise as evidenced by the comments in the chat room, and for sharing the knowledge and information shared with you over the last 4 days back to your clubs and to your members, and initiating the change we have all spoken about. I know that there are good things ahead of us through you, and I thank you for your commitment and service. Life is a circle, and as we began, we must end by giving thanks to our Creator, in whatever name we choose to recognize him or her, for bringing and keeping us together in service during these challenging times, for keeping us and our loved ones safe and healthy, for being able to live our motto of service every day, always striving to build a better tomorrow for everyone by sharing rays of hope through kindness. Stay safe, everyone, until we meet again. Thank you.
Thank you, Lion Gerard. I think there's nothing more for me to say except thank him for the gracious way in which he extended thanks on behalf of all of us. Very, very much appreciated. I now move to item 24, the adjournment, and Lion Denise and Lion Marine have given me permission to adjourn this convention, and I thank them. So all good things or wonderful things must come to an end, and it's not quite the end, but I would like to know at 4:01 to adjourn the meeting of the 41st Multiple District Convention. Thank you. And now we go out on the council chairperson's song, Ain't No Stopping Us Now, because you see all that we've done. There ain't no stopping us now. And also to invite you to remain with us as we chill a little, kick back with a glass of wine and listen to DJ Deli for a few more minutes after the the council chairperson's song. So thank you so very much.
Lions, we're on the move. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions of the group. There's been so many things that held us back, but now it looks like we are on the attack. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, lions know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting us up together, we're polishing up for act, yeah. But if we ever been held down before, I know we'll refuse to be held down anymore, yeah. We won't let nothing stand in our way, yeah. We want y'all to listen to every word we say, every word we say. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions of the group. Lions know. Lions know. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions of the group. Lions know. Lions know. We all know someone that has a negative vibe, and if we try to make it, they only push us aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting us up together, we're polishing up for act, yeah. And if we ever been held back before, I know we'll refuse to be held back anymore, yeah. We won't let nothing stand in our way, yeah. We want y'all to listen to every word we say, every word we say. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move, lions know. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions of the group. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions of the group. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions of the group. Ain't no stopping us now. Lions on the move. I know, now.
And we're ready.
It's so good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back.
return. It's the only thing that my heart desires. Just appreciate the little things I do. Oh, you're the one who's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good, loving somebody, and somebody loves you back. It's so good, needing somebody, and somebody needs you back. We can build a world of love, a life of joy, make our goal each other's happiness. I will do for you anything that I can. Oh, every day I want to do a little more, just a little bit more. It's so good, loving somebody, and somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. It's so good, wanting somebody, and somebody wants you back.
It's so good to be
so good
here with the Lions. Good evening to you all. Thank you for having me. My name is DJ Deli from Radio Jamaica.
And be loved in return. It's the only thing that my heart.
Got some nice songs lined up for you this evening. Just sit back, relax.
Little things I do.
Enjoy the music.
But you're the one who's got me.
Let's go.
Keep on lifting me higher. So good, loving somebody, and somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. It's so good, needing somebody, and somebody needs you back.
Here we go.
Say now 70-30, now 60-40. Talking about a 50-50 love.
We have the same team going.
Said it's so good, loving somebody, and somebody loves you back. Yeah. Said now 70-30, now 60-40. Talking about a 50-50 love. Yeah. It's so good, loving somebody, and somebody loves you back. It's so good. I'm so glad that there's you. I've experienced over and over.